Hello friends, welcome to our channel digitalconnector.com. In this session, we will covering the React tutorial. The topic is JSX. So what is JSX, why we use in React, and what are the benefits of using? Okay, so we all discuss in this session. Okay, so the first thing is what is JSX? So JSX is basically a JavaScript extension so that we can easily write our HTML like HTML type, you can say HTML like codes in your JavaScript. So here on the screen you can see this is the JavaScript code, and inside this code we are returning this. So this syntax is called JSX. That means it is the extension of JavaScript which looks similar like HTML or XML, you can say. Also sometimes it is called JavaScript XML so that it is looks like XML in JavaScript. So benefit of using JSX is that you can easily bind your expressions like this. Okay, you can use all your HTML elements, attributes, okay, as your JSX. So if you go on the official documentation side of JavaScript, sorry, React, you will see all the uh, topics covered step by step. What is JSX, how we use the expression one by one. If you want to deep in read, you can go there and read all the full documents. Okay. So roughly the thing is that in summary we say that JSX is only used in place of HTML so that we can easily change something dynamically. Okay, so you can use this element, let's suppose this is the element, and you can use with the if else condition, you can use with the for loop. Okay, so the thing is that if you have seen like Angular, or if you have worked with Vue.js, they have separate HTML. Okay, so the thing here is that we don't here have separate HTML pages or templates. We only use the JSX. We create the new JSX and render inside the HTML DOM. Okay, so what is the benefit of using JSX? Okay, so benefit of using JSX is that it is very fast to compile. Second thing is you have to maintain all the HTML and JavaScript codes single in a single unit called JSX. Okay, so you can easily embed any expression, any function, okay, inside the JSX. Okay, so basically JSX represents objects. So in React we have the method called create element. Okay, so if you see on the screen, I am just pasting something here the down. So this is the React dot create element, which is basically full expression for this. Okay, internally when Babel converts your code, it calls the React create React element, and it will create with type div children with hello, and internally they have their own type as hello and then something. Okay, then type p, it's child. Okay, like this. So this is the main method which is called internally called create element, react dot create element. Okay, now if you see that in HTML we have the syntax called class, which is an attribute for an element called class CLEWS, and whereas inside this we have the We don't have the class because class is already a JavaScript keyword. So we have here class and then name, class name. Class name will be in camel case. So everything inside this JSX we will see like camel case. Let's suppose tab index is there in HTML. So here I will write tab and index I will be in caps. Okay. Similarly, HTML4, okay, you will have to write in camel case. So this is the introduction of JSX. If I will show you the documentation side of this, we have here embedded expressions. Okay, so what by JSX I read out the documentation side. React embraces the fact that rendering logic is inherently coupled with other UI logic, how events are handled, how the state changes over the time, and how the data is prepared for display. Instead of artificially separating technologies by putting markup and logics in separate files, React separate concerns with loosely coupled units called components that contain the both HTML and JavaScript. We will come back to the components in further section. Okay. React doesn't require using JSX, but most people find it helpful as a visual aid when working with UI inside the JavaScript code. It also allows React to show more useful error and warning messages. So this is the basic documentation written for the JSX on the document side. Okay. Okay, in this session this is the this much we have covered, and in next session we will uh, cover the topic rendering of these type of elements which are the JSX elements. Okay, so thanks for watching this session. Stay tuned for the next session.